Hello students. Today we want to discuss about vocabulary development, methods and tips. The question is, why should we learn vocabulary? You must have seen beautiful skyscrapers. Have you ever thought that what was the basic ingredient of that skyscraper? Obviously, the brick. And by joining one brick with another brick, such a skyscraper was erected. And a human body is the combination of trillions of cells. In the same way, those who are speaking or use language in a dexterous and beautiful manner, they have memorized vocabulary items and they have used them in the best possible manner. Without vocabulary, a person is unable to express his or her ideas. Moreover, a person feels fed up when the person listens the same word again and again. Variety is the spice of life. So every time we want to use a different word. For this purpose, we must be in the position to use different words. Express diversified things in different manners also require a vast vocabulary. Basically, to learn vocabulary, it's a continuous process. In one day, you cannot memorize everything. Be persistent. Practice it daily. Learn a few words daily. Make your own dictionary in soft or hard form. Either you can keep a small diary in your pocket and write down 4 or 5 words daily and make sentences. Or if you are a good internet user, you should go to Google Drive and over there make a file, an Excel file especially, and write word, its pronunciation and its meaning. And if possible, you can make a sentence. So in this way, that word will become the part of your memory. Write 5 difficult words daily. What will happen? Multiply 5 is multiplied by 365. You will have more than 1000 words. Make it your habit to consult Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. I have shared its link here. I emphasize to use online Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary because you can listen pronunciation and you can find relevant words. You can find its noun, verb, adverb, adjective. So it's a very interactive way and a self-discovery method that a learner can proceed further according to his or her pace. Make sentences daily. Language is learnt in its context. We cannot memorize word by word. It's a difficult process. If you make sentences of those words, I assure you that those words will become the part of your active memory. Write a diary when you are going to bed. Just write a diary. It can be a soft diary or hard diary. And write whatever you have done from dawn to dusk, from morning to night. Suppose you write every day, I awake, I awake, I awake. After 2-3 days, you will be fed up with the word awake. You want another word that would be get up. Or after a few days, you want another word that I left my bed. Or several other words or expressions can be used. So diary writing enhances your writing skill and writing speed. Idle knowledge rusts and fades. Remember this point. If you just memorize a word and its meaning and you don't use it, it will rust and fade. So if you want to make a word the part of your active memory, so please use it in sentences. Okay, now I'm going to discuss different steps which can make you expert in vocabulary. First of all, memorize 1000 most common words. I have compiled these 1000 words, and I have translated it into Urdu, and I will make a separate video of 1000 most common words. Make sentences, and this is the base of your English vocabulary. Because if your vocabulary is good, your reading skill, your spoken skill, all these skills will work in a better way. So enhance your vocabulary. Okay, next strategy is that learn root words, prefixes, and suffixes. Understand this concept. The root word is manage. We also call it core word. Manage. If I add some one or two letters before the root word, that is called prefix. If I add, like un is prefix. If I add a few letters in the end of the root word, that is called suffix. We can add prefix and suffix at the same time. We can add 3, 4, 5 suffixes at the same time. Okay. So manage, un is prefix, manage is root word, and able is suffix. So if you learn a list of prefixes and suffixes, it means you have covered almost 30% vocabulary. I share with you a few prefixes. Like dis, it means opposite. Depose, detour, dehydrated, decaffeinated, discord, discomfort, disengage. Trans. Trans mean across, move. Every prefix has a meaning. Transatlantic, transcend, transfer, transact, transport. Inter mean between. Sub, under. Over, too much. Non, not. In, im, cause to, like enjoy, which cause joy. Endure, enlighten, entail, empathy. Un is opposite. Uncover, unlock, unsafe, unemployment. Semi mean half, semicircle. Re mean again, rewrite, replay. Mid mean middle, midterm, midwest. Super mean above, supersonic, superstar. FORE mean before, foreshadow, foresight. Before, preview, pretest. In, im, ir, their meanings are into or not. Invade, implant, imperfect. Miss mean wrongly, misjudge, misinterpret, mismatch, misplace, misguided. So learn prefix and their meanings. Then wherever you find that prefix, you will get the idea, intelligent idea, that what would be the meaning of this word. This is also a small list of suffixes. Able or IBLE, it means can be done. Comfortable, they are present in the end of the root word. L or IL, having characteristics of, personal. ED, past tense, happened. EN, made of, wooden, made of wood. ER mean comparative, higher. ER mean one who does some work, worker, actor. EST mean, EST is not comparative, this is superlative, this is a mistake. Biggest. Full is full of. Again, I want to correct. EST is for superlative. Third degree. Superlative, biggest. full of, careful. Ick, having characteristic of, linguistic. Ing verb form, present participle, running. IUN, TIUN, ATIUN, ITIUN. Act or process, occasion, attraction. ITY or TY, state of, infinity. IVE, ATIVE or ITIVE, adjective form of a noun, plaintive. Less without, fearless, without fear. Ly, characteristic of, quickly. Ly is usually used with adverb of manner. Mentiment, action or process, enjoyment. Ness, state of, kindness. OUS, EOUS, IOUS mean possessing the quality of something, joyous. So learn the list of suffixes and prefixes, and this is a tip to memorize vocabulary and understand its meaning. Another tip is Oxford Photo Dictionary. This is the picture of Oxford Photo Dictionary. Picture and voice, especially for kids. You will go to this link and you will find picture and voice. Don't worry that I'm just discussing material for children. No, all beginners are children for that language. Picture, name and explanation. You can use this dictionary. Oxford Photo Dictionary is a paper-based dictionary, this one. Okay. This is another tip for adults, Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. The best dictionary online and paper bound. I'm sharing its link here. Just copy paste. Read lemma. Lemma mean a word, suppose play. Then you will find this slash, and between two slashes pronunciation has been mentioned, like here musket, and it's part of speech. Part of speech is here noun. Okay. Now meaning has been given. An musket mean an infantryman's light gun with a long barrel. Beauty, beautify, beautiful, beautifully, beauty salon, beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. So whenever I advise you, whenever you consult any word, do not just look at the meaning of that word and leave it. No. Look at the word, its pronunciation, its meaning, its part of speech. Part of speech, noun, pronoun, verb. Then, if you can afford the time, watch its other parts of speech, like what would be its adverb, what would be its noun, and its adjective, or some compound words are there, or some proverbs are there. So it would be a very interesting study. Use bilingual dictionary. Okay, sometimes it happens with me even that I have a word, I have an Urdu word in my mind, but I don't know its English. How can I find its English word? Change Urdu to English. This is a Urdu Point website. You will find a dictionary. Suppose your word is Kable Husul, an Urdu word. Just click on Kaf and it will show all word which starts from Kaf. And then you can see its English as well as Urdu. This is a very useful and it saves your labor. Use Google Translate. It also gives you so many benefits, but sometimes it makes it a funny translation. But Google Translate is a very presents a successful translation almost 80%. So it is also a good source. Another tip is Thesaurus. Still, I'm discussing the same point. How to expand your vocabulary, its practical tips. Thesaurus. Thesaurus is a small book which gives you so many synonyms and antonyms. It expands your vocabulary. Thesaurus.com. This is a website. This is an awesome thesaurus. I recommend it. Oxford Thesaurus, Penguin Thesaurus, they are also very good if you want to buy in hard copy. So what will happen? Just write here the word. It will give you almost 40 to 50 synonyms. So this is a very good source for learning thesaurus and synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms are used in precis writing. Synonyms are used in comprehension. Synonyms help you to use or express your idea in a diversified manner. Okay, jokes. Do you love jokes? Yes, everyone loves jokes. Read clean jokes online. Laugh Factory, Clean Jokes, and Great cleanjokes.com. Uh, you can read good jokes here, and then, first of all, it will polish your listening skill. Then you will narrate the same joke to others, and it will polish your speaking skill. So, reading jokes is a very good activity. Read children literature. I recommend children literature because it is in very easy language, and those who are beginner level learners, children literature, children books are very good for learning purpose. Read children's story books. They are free, and I'm sharing the link with you. Read children's encyclopedia. Some people do not want to study uh, fiction or story at the level of the children. They want to explore scholarly or academic material. They can go to children's encyclopedia, Encyclopedia Britannica. This is a world famous encyclopedia. Read children's section in newspapers. Uh, the Dawn, the News, they publish children's section in newspapers. Usually it is published on Friday. You can read it and you will enjoy it. Another tip is read one newspaper in a week. Online epaper.dawn.com. Just click here. You will find on the very first day read captions. Captions mean a picture is given, and below picture you will find its description. That is called caption. Next day read headings only. Third day read letter to editor. They are in a very simple and easy language. Then read technology news, some other news. Then read other small pieces of news according to your interest. Then on the last day, read editorials. I recommend editorials for CSS students, and they should write at the level of editorials. Try to follow the style of editorials because that is the academic or the highest standard of language. So, in this way, take one newspaper and read it in a week. Play with Copra. Corpus is a collection of digitized text. Here, I have shared trillions of words corpora. Those corpora have been built by Mark Davies in Brigham Young University, Utah State, USA. I have made a video, Functional English 24, corpus and its usage in language learning code 0074. Its link has been given that how to use corpus in language. Another tip for expanding vocabulary is that listen TED Talk or Talks at Google. Download with Torch browser, free and easy if you want to use offline. But if you can use YouTube, then TED Talks are present online. And TED Talk, educational TED Talks, Talks at Google, and there are other sources of language learning are: listen BBC audiobooks, BBC 6-minute English. They discuss vocabulary items. BBC News listen and write down current affairs vocabulary. BBC documentaries, they are also very useful. Write new words, consult their meanings, memorize them, make them part of your active memory. Audiobooks. Many people say that I'm very busy because I travel uh, long hours, I'm unable to do this. So the best way is audiobooks. Just download from learnoutloud.com. While you are traveling, you can listen those books, or without any effort you can access books as well as their vocabulary. If you have any difficulty, any help, please feel free to ask. I'm here to help you in tutoring, in training, in proofreading, in translation English to Urdu, or if you need any uh, facility, any service regarding freelancing, I'm here to assist you. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any question, please ask. Thank you.